Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. My glasses ashy show is. Hold on, y'all. I tell you, my glasses get ashy sometimes. Give me a second. I guess it's the nerd part of me. Okay, there we go. Hey, how y'all doing? Hello, hello, hello. So, I'm not sure how I'm gonna title this topic, but I know it's gonna be dealing with fraternities and sororities. But before I get to that, as always, hope everyone is having an amazing day and everything's going lovely. Yes, so this topic been on my mind off and on for some time now. Probably some months ago it was on my mind and I dropped it. And then I've been noticing certain things and I drop it. So that's kind of how things go until I feel a little bit more comfortable with saying something or ready to say something, then I do it. But if y'all notice something in my videos, you see how they flow together? Like if you pay attention to what I say, and if you go into my descriptions and watch the videos, if y'all notice, I can either say something in my video or I post something in the description and it ties to the exact next message. And I don't even be knowing what the next message is going to be. Just to give you an example, that's what it looked like when you go with the flow. When you don't go against the grain. Like, okay, you gotta go against the grain when pulling away from people. But when it comes to believing, this is what it looked like. Everything flows together. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some moments I have some questions like, well, like, what is this? What is that? And that's normal. But when it comes to your destiny, everything flows together. There's no hiccups. If there's like big hiccups, then you're missing a step. That's all it is. So think of it like walking upstairs. If you're not paying attention, you can miss a step. Just because you are getting higher doesn't mean that you are elevating, because you always have to be at a step on that one step that you miss eventually. So just remember, when you heading up, hit every step. Okay, it's just like a company, you know. Start from the ground up. Know all the levels. Don't skip them. Learn them. Because as soon as you get to a certain point, you're going to be tested on the part that you miss. And you got to make sure you're good. Another way to state it is, y'all know how we get these boxes and we get these screws and stuff. And we got these extra screws. And we assembling something together. And we like, man, we don't need it. But then wonder why the stuff is wobbling and ain't moving like they supposed to. It's like that. It's looking good at the beginning, but eventually it's going to fall down. Okay? So don't allow yourself to miss those steps. This is a process in life. This is the way we go in life. Every step counts. Why would y'all get step trackers if you don't want to know how many steps you actually take it? All right. And it's funny because I'm talking about steps and then fraternity, sororities, steppers. Okay. All right. Let's go way back in the time. All right. I noticed that with this topic I'm going to talk about, there are some people that have been, I guess you call, denouncing their sorority. Okay. So I'm going to just say it like this. Let me get to the nit and grit and then I'll come to that part. So we're going to go back in time. Jesus' time, all right? Jesus went around trying to get people to come on board, all right? I'm going to just talk reality instead of just, third person. I'm just talk reality. So, I don't know. We'll see how I do it. But the whole thing is, when y'all think about back in time with Jesus, bringing everyone together so that you can know the difference between good and bad. Helping people to learn more about themselves, their spirituality, their gifts, who they are, helping to clear out the negativity. Well, there was 12 disciples. Keep disciples' name in your brain. 12 disciples, all right? These was the friends of Jesus. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my head. I'm like, Lord, I feel like old dude off Earth, Wind, and Fire right now. I'm gonna have to attach one of those songs. I can't remember his name at the moment, but in forehead, I'm looking at it. My bad. Sidebar. Anyway, back to my message. So, Jesus went around to pull as many people together to help them to understand what's good and bad. Learning yourself, learning how to utilize your own energies and sources to help people. Well, y'all know Jesus died on the cross, right? So this is the thing. There are so many gods. So I'm going to say it like this. Let me just have a regular conversation. I feel like I'm trying to be super proper with it. So when I was at the Institute, this lady told me, the mental place. This lady was like, do you know there are over 3,000 gods? I said, what? I'm literally like, what? I didn't know that. Because I know what I know when I need to know it, okay? I knew there was gods. Don't get me wrong. But it hits me differently. So you got a surface level of, these for sororities, fraternities, and these clubs, and this and that. But when you look down at it, now it's like, yo, really? Okay, so anyone that's in a sorority and a fraternity is no different than the Masons and the Eastern Stars. Y'all have gave up on God, and y'all have been worshiping a different God. Okay, I need y'all to know that. That's why Greek letters and all of that, it's branding. Y'all notice how the other day, if y'all look at my other videos, I had the wood and I was holding it, and it was crazy because when I was holding it, while I'm talking, y'all, in my head, I said, Lord, I put myself back on the cross again. It's literally, I felt like that at that moment, but I ain't stated because I wanted to stay on topic. But if y'all notice how I was holding it, I literally was like, dang. Literally, I was like, in my head, I was like, dang. The cross, nailed on the cross. I was like, wow. And it's so funny because I did a video about in the beginning, and then I put in the cross, and now we're looking at fraternities. It's crazy. It's mind-boggling. It's crazy. So, what happened to me was, do y'all know the 12 disciples were jealous of me? Every single one of them. Every single one. I'm just get to the nitty-gritty. They was all jealous. Okay? They was all jealous because I had these special gifts. I had ways to be able to communicate with people that others couldn't do. And even though they were supposed to be family or friends, they was jealous. Every single one of them was jealous. And so, so even though they was with me, they had their little things at the same time. It wasn't as perfect as you thought it was. Like, y'all thinking it was just Judas. No, all these mother suckers was doing some jacked up stuff to me. They all did. So what happened was, if y'all notice in fraternities, you gotta go through hazing. So this is what happened. I created something. They got mad that I created something. They didn't like how people was following me. They didn't like it. So guess what they done? They went out and created their own organizations, but based off of what I done. But they went a step further, because when I died on the cross, they looked at it as, well, in order for you to get in an organization, you're going to have to go through humiliation. You're going to have to go through some type of form of mental abuse, physical abuse, and all of that. Ain't that what y'all got to go through? I know what y'all go through. Now, it ain't as bad as it was back in the day. But don't y'all torture each other before that you are able to get in? You got to know about the organization, and you have to do community service, and then you got to bow down to the leaders. Right. Whatever they tell you to do, you got to master and this and that. If they tell you to go lick a car, you got to go do it. All of this just to join. They took my death as a mockery to make y'all do all these things. So y'all go through hazing. Think about it. There's branding. All that wood I had, didn't it look like the size of one of them paddles that they used to hit on y'all butts? Branded. So let's skip some times and then we're gonna go back. We're gonna, go from back in time to, current. So y'all remember the movie Life Size with Tyra Banks and Lindsay Lohan? And you remember how Tyra Banks was a Barbie doll that came to life? And she had a code on her foot. She was branded. She was a code. She was a doll that could be used however they wanted. How y'all doing? Y'all the life-size versions all around the world? Yeah. So, let me get a little bit deeper. When it comes to y'all organization, yes, it's a brotherhood and sisterhood, and y'all working together and this after the hazing, and y'all go through all of these things, and you're like, man, whenever I need to get a job, I got my brother to help me. Whenever I need to get this, I got my sister to help me. Well, guess what? Every single organization, for the most part that I see, every single one of the leaders are part of Illuminati. And I believe a lot of y'all know that. Yeah, so that means y'all been working for the Illuminati. This is that pyramid. So this is what's been going on. And I believe a lot of y'all deep down know about it. Y'all know y'all connected to the secret society, because that's the only reason it's a secret society. Nobody can walk into your club and be a member without going through this hazing and all this other stuff. Ask yourself, the secret societies like the Illuminati and stuff, when it comes to these celebrities, what they got to do? Humiliation rituals, where they got to go and do something stupid to make people laugh at them. They have to go through different drugs, sex, and all of these different things to prove their loyalty to them. Because if Jesus can do it, you can too. And y'all willing to go through all of this just so y'all can get a head up, so y'all can jump steps in life. See, when it comes to jobs and careers, right? So we're going to keep it simple. Doctors. If you're not a part of a certain sorority, then you can't get that job at that specific location. Well, how in the world do you get the opportunity? It ain't what you know, it's who you know. A lot of y'all don't supposed to be getting these jobs, but you know the right people and they get you in. So you didn't even go through the full process. And I understand it's no different than nepotism. I think that's what they call it these days. Y'all are a part of the same thing. There are people that actually work their behinds off to do what they need to do to get any positions, but they didn't go through that process y'all went through. So now they get thrown to the side so you can get the opportunity, so you can eat at the nicer restaurant, so you can get on the yacht, so you can go into the club, so you can get the loans and stuff knowing you don't deserve it. But this is the kicker. Excuse me on that. This is the kicker. So these elites do these rituals, these sacrifices and all of that. And you know how they clear out their karma so fast? It's because you're doing the cleanup work. See, they go out and they get the items and stuff. How many of y'all promoting items for people on these elites? Music, clothing, businesses, cars, people. Y'all the advertisers. Because this is your brother, this is your sister, and you need to make sure that you protect them. Yeah. So while they out here doing rituals on me to get the energy from me, right? Sacrifice, like they're over here tearing my behind up. Not now, but it was tearing my behind up to keep the spots they was in, and how they was able to get away with certain things is because of y'all. Because of y'all. Because when y'all go out here and do community service, now they can say we was helping with the community. When y'all go out here and help do different things with people, we was the ones passing that money out. When y'all go out here and pass out food, we're the ones that's doing it. See, it was a cover-up. Y'all are the cover-ups. Y'all are the people that they use to help the community out so they can sit back and say that we was helping the organization. But the money that they sending to y'all, they do y'all little stuff, is going right back into their pockets. A little bit is going out to help the community, but a lot of it is going back into their pockets. Y'all was helping to pocket their pockets just so you can get that nice meal. Just so you can get that female or that man. How many of y'all are married to people just because of them being in these organizations, just so you can have elite status? A lot of y'all don't even like each other. Y'all know that up to when I got, like, how can I say it? Once I came through my awakening and started building up my strength, I was still going through hazing. Yeah. How many people died going through those hazing processes because they couldn't tolerate it? Because certain people got beat up more than others. Because guess what? Y'all brotherhood. Y'all a sisterhood. But y'all making people drop out of college. People was dying because you was laughing at them and treating them. Guess what? That was a setup. That was a setup. They did it on purpose because 9 times out of 10, just about every organization has killed someone. Every organization has killed someone. Y'all had done sacrifices on someone. Every single organization. Y'all done sacrifices, don't even realize it. Some of them you did right in front of, and y'all hid the bodies. Yeah, I know about those. A lot of y'all hid bodies. So when these people go to the colleges and stuff, and then they go missing, but the storyline says something else, it's because they was part of the organizations. See, that's why y'all kidnap them, so they don't know where y'all going at. Duh. Y'all never noticed that? Why y'all kidnapping? Why you don't want them to know where you're going at? Because it's a setup. Just in case something happens, no one can tie them to anything. Why y'all tell them, don't tell people that you going through the process? Don't tell nobody. This is a secret organization. Don't tell nobody you're going through this process. Make sure you do your schoolwork and do this and do that. But try not to tell people about what you're really doing. Unless they part of the organization, don't tell nobody. Just in case we have a little mishap. Not even just that. Think about the sororities. Some of y'all have to look alike. Either y'all got to dress alike, hair alike, style alike, clothing alike. Just like a doll on the shelf. And this goes for all races. Don't y'all notice that? Y'all the products. You're the products on the shelf that they're using. Think about it. Reason why you go through the hazing process at the beginning, because they're going to get you again when you try to get that job. Because now you owe them. You owe them. Oh, I got you that job, bruh. I got you that job. So, since I got this job for you, I got something I need you to do for me. What do you mean? I need you to go handle some stuff for me. We brothers, right? We sisters, right? White organization, all of them. We sisters, right? Yeah. I need you to go. You see that dude over there, his wife? When she leave, I need you to go mess with her or mess with him. Hey, you see that guy over there? I need you to take his job. Y'all come ruthless because you got to do it for your brother. You got to do it for your sister. Y'all gods, right? Or goddesses. You've been worshiping other gods. When y'all join these sororities, y'all sold y'all souls. You sold your souls. How many pastors, preachers, ministers are in a sorority? That let you know they don't know the Bible. See, the crazy thing is, when it comes to these sororities and stuff, how many parents force their kids and be like, if you don't join this, I ain't getting you that car. You don't join this, I ain't doing it, because you need a brotherhood and sisterhood to protect you. Well, what the heck God for? And I know some of y'all, it's like, man, but this is my family. Like, I don't even mess with my real family because of this family. Because they there for me more than my own family. And then the other ones, I don't even have a family at all. And this is the first time I fit in somewhere. Then you got the ones where You said freak your own family. These people are spitting. They got money. I'm going to deal with them because I came from the poverty line or lack mode, or my family on dumb time, or they on drugs, or they just not on my level. And these other people are. Just because you do good things for the society doesn't mean that covers up the dumb stuff you do behind their backs. And if you heard that noise and my son is asleep, it is what it is. But yeah. Yep. See, I found out in my process I was branded a long time ago. That's why I go through what I go through. Because they branded me a long time ago. But crazy part is, I started this opportunity for everyone to be a part of. And they needed to be individuals because they didn't like. It's like, why you just can't work together? But no, this person know more than me or have a little bit more than me. I got to feel special. That's it. I had to feel special. Well, you are special. Just continue believing it. You're special. Every single person is special. It's like, y'all know all the stuff in their book, but you don't know this book. Ain't that something? Y'all know different than the Masons, the Eastern Star, the Secret Society, Illuminati, the churches, all of y'all. You know how many people that is that has been torturing me? You've been torturing me. Yeah, because you're part of the organization. Yeah. If it wasn't for you, they would not be successful. They need an entourage. Y'all been fanning them. Y'all been promoting for them. Y'all been helping them. Just so y'all can throw around, I got money. Blood money. Damn. Blood money. And all of y'all sit back and say, y'all saved. Ain't that something, y'all? Just so you can say you're part of something, but you've been part of the biggest organization in mankind history, and it was free. Y'all didn't want that. Because it's going to blow her head up. It's going to make her feel like she's special. And we can't allow her to feel special. We need to feel special. So we're going to keep torturing her so we can feel special. Well, you got your education, but you forgot the knowledge at the door. On that note, let me say this. Hold on, because I ain't going to do that to you. I was. But I'm going to say this. For the ones in the fraternities and sororities, once you hear this message, it's going to hit you. It's going to hit you. Do that mean that you need to just stop everything? I'm like this. Make your wrongs right. Make your wrongs right. If y'all want to keep them, y'all can keep them. The thing about it is this. The hazing has to stop. No more hazing. Okay? If you want to do hazing, then, hey, let's go out here and supply food for the needy. Let's go out here and teach other kids how to do things, and other, do free classes and teach, tutor other students that need to be tutored. Stuff like that. Just really help your community. When it comes to opportunities, I gotta change hands. Opportunities to jobs and stuff. I don't care about that. Oh, you got to know somebody to get somewhere. No, you know somebody. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. A lot of y'all get in positions for companies and jobs that is not for you. And you wondering why you're not happy, because you're taking someone else's opportunity. So, My thing is this: if you're gonna go out here, be a help to everyone. Don't pick and choose. Don't go based off of what the color, creed, religion, and all of that. Just do what's right. Just do what's right. All right. But all that hazing and doing all this other stuff, yeah, you need to work. You know, you need to prove yourself that you are deserving of being a part of something, because at the end of the day, faith without work is nothing. We all got to work for something. You understand? Even breathing, you have to believe that you're breathing in order to breathe. So if that's a job, you can get a job. You understand? It's time for us to really bring it together the right way. I understand that for the ones that didn't know about this process, you know, don't let it screw your head up. You know, just do what's right from this point forward. For the ones that do know, ooh, child. Unfortunately, there's a difference. So let me explain this. There's a thing called karma. So for the people that know that these organizations was using it to hurt and harm people, and if you was a part of someone that's maliciously hurt and harm somebody, and that thought never came in your head and say, maybe I should stop, and you enjoyed it, you know, life is going to show you a little something. Not to the extreme, depending on how far you went. But, yeah, because anyone that is a part of the organization and think it's okay to hurt and harm someone, I don't care if they don't look like you, sound like you, but to do it maliciously just to get a gain in the world, you're going to have to come back to that missing step. Okay? Don't take it as an L, take it as a win, because now you can make your wrongs right. And this is just for the fraternities and sororities. What I was about to say. So, it is what it is. It's happened. You done your dirt. You done what you done. If you know about any, you know, crimes or something that has happened to someone, it's your opportunity to tell the truth. I don't know, you heard that noise in the background. It's your opportunity to tell the truth. Because the truth will set you free. If you don't tell the truth, I'm going to tell you right now, we in a whole new time zone and frame. And if you see what's happening to your leaders, you might want to make sure that you don't get caught up in the same thing. So, if you know that there was something that happened to someone or whatever, do what's right. Do what's right. If you know that y'all stole and y'all caused issues to someone, do what's right. Remember, I just did a video about the guy that bumped in the car. If you know that you caused some type of chaos in somebody's life and they walked away from the sorority or dropped out of school because it was too much, because y'all did too much, do what's right. Do what's right. Go and do what's right. Okay? Because not everybody is a bad person, and not everybody that walk away is weak. Sometimes we just gotta walk away because we gotta make sure we don't be the ones that act out. You understand? I walked away a lot of times. Boy, child, if y'all only knew what that I be feeling. I be like, y'all gonna be thinking I'm the mask for real. Somebody stop me like, child, if you only knew, I would have almost cursed again. I'm proud of myself. What's this, day 3? Day 3, I caught myself. See, this is how you congratulate yourself through the process. So when y'all see me like, oh my God, this is the little victories. I'm in there. All right, let's see how far I can go. I'm going to keep on trying, but I've been catching myself. So I'm proud of myself. The little steps, boy, make a big, big comeback. So, yeah, I say, man, it is what it is. Hold on a second. Somebody's like, there's that nonchalant side of you again. I don't know what else y'all want from me. Like, I know, it's like, how do you talk about all of that and what they did to you and then act like it ain't nothing? Because I'm here. It's that simple. And ain't nobody gonna stop my shine, and nobody gonna hold me down. You know the rest. So, yeah, just do what's right. Again, if you know crimes that has happened, be honest, because this is how you free yourself from those bondage, those chains and stuff. A closed mouth that can't get fed. Remember that. But yeah, is there anything else to this? I want to say something else. I don't know. It's something else I want to say, but I don't know. It ain't fully there. But give me a second, Lord. Give me a second, y'all. My energy want me to say something, and I don't know what it wants. So give me a second. I'm hearing the word proud. Is that to them? To me? Oh, that's to me. Thank you. Give me a second, y'all. I feel like there's more to this. I'm supposed to stop. There's something else. It's like it's in my chest and it wanna. Give me a second. I don't know. Anyway, it's taking too long. But yeah, just do what's right. Do what's right. Outside, okay, I'm gonna just say it like this. Outside of that process, I do want to acknowledge, see, I can do the good too. I am proud of y'all, the ones that have went to college and y'all did earn your degrees, the hard work and everything you done, because not everyone is a bad person. Just to let you know that. I want y'all to know that not everyone is a bad person. A lot of y'all out here really was doing y'all thing, and I want you to know I'm so proud of y'all for the ones that see the issues and correct the issues, the ones that keep fighting every day, the ones that go out here and build a career for themselves the right way. I don't want y'all to think that every single time when I do these videos that I'm down on everyone. No. It's always that one apple in the bunch. You know, it is what it is. But for the ones that y'all built a family, continue doing what's right. Treat each other the right way and stuff. But like I said, when it comes to y'all going to college, okay, that's the part. All right, let me switch over. Excuse me. When it comes to education, I want y'all to know college is an amazing thing. I don't talk about it like that because I know I went to college. I tried. It didn't work for me, but I had to do something different. Is college for everyone? No. But try it. You might like it. That's the thing. All right? Even for myself, I tried it a couple different times and it just didn't work out. I tried different careers. Each time I tried to do something. No, I never got directly into it, but it was like, for me, I had my moments. I can't really explain detail. It's like, how can I say it? My issues ain't gonna be everybody's issue, okay? But all I'm saying is this. We need to know this college, but we also need to know this college, if that makes sense, okay? But it's not for everyone. Sometimes you can do both, or at least do the major, okay? If you don't do this one, do this one, all right? Don't allow yourself to be lost in this world, okay? This one is free. This one you're gonna have to pay for. But the thing about it is, both can bring something to the table. So it's like book sense and street sense. You understand? You need both. So learn something. If you can't afford to go to college, which we need to get that taken care of too, because it's like, come on, y'all. Come on, let's work together. But right now I'm just focusing if you don't get the full education in an actual college, go online, do your personal research, because they have individual classes you can just learn on your own. You may not get a degree, but you can learn on your own. Okay? Self-teach yourself until you can feel like you can go to get the degree or whatever, depending on the situation. But yeah, I don't want y'all to think that I don't believe in college. I do. Because some people don't know how to tap in here. So if you can open this, then maybe you can open that. Okay? Everything's a process. So, For anyone that have went through this process and actually went and got a degree or multiple degrees, I am proud of you. The ones that done it the right way, okay? I'm very proud of you, and I need y'all to know that. I want y'all to know, like, for even kids, go get your education. You understand? Get your education, learn something. Be whoever you want to be. You understand? Don't worry about what people think and what people feel. Excuse me, y'all, my nose. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. But be what you want to be. Don't worry about what other people think and feel. And I know some of y'all might have received careers and you're like, I don't like it. If you gotta go back, go back. Go back. Try something new. Excuse me. All I state is this: when y'all go to college, yes, we want to be able to make a living, but what is it worth living if you gotta die for it? And what I mean die for is this: if you gotta lose your soul in the process just to gain financial gain in the world, the money ain't gonna give you the happiness. It's gonna give you the mental illness. Okay? And you don't want to go through that life and that process where you do all of this and you working just to say, oh, I got the vacation spot, I got this and that. That's the thing, man. Like, do we all want to have the luxuries? Yes. I sit back and watch this once in a while. This dude pop up and he goes to these fancy restaurants and he be like, how much does this cost? Dang, not that word, but it's like, we get so excited about the financials, about how, oh, if it costs expensive, then I'm worth something. I'm somebody. You was somebody when you popped out of the womb. You became someone when you acknowledged yourself. And you became something when you chose the materialistic side. Somebody, a body that doesn't know anything, somebody popped out. Became someone when you knew who you was, and you became something when you just focus on the material things. Now, you can be all three, you can be one or the other, but all I know is no matter what you do, you ain't nothing until you become someone. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.